Best Actress. It's a category so many, including myself, love to talk about. Is it because the category has had so many repeat winners, including one who holds the record for the most wins of an actor, and another who holds the record for the most nominations? Does the Academy usually get it right when it comes to lead actress? Have there been more memorable performances which won? I'm Michael, aka Oscar Man, and in this video, I want to discuss some nominated performances for Best Actress that I feel may not be remembered by the general movie-going public today. Let's start with this one. One of the more obscure is Margaret in 1975's Tommy, the only rock opera to generate an acting Oscar nomination. Margaret was cast in the role of Tommy's mother because the film's director, Ken Russell, needed a, quote, superb singer. As Nora, Margaret's nomination was, I believe, solely for the incredible musical number Champagne, which was specifically written for her.
It rained champagne, a son was born again, a genius unchained, a life of wealth and fame.
Ken Russell encouraged the actress to improvise, telling her she could do whatever she wanted in the scene. The New York Times review noted, quote, Margaret sings and dances as if the fate of Western civilization depended upon it. Russell was known for shooting hundreds of takes, and this number was filmed over the course of 3 days. During one of them, Margaret sliced her hand on broken glass and had to be rushed to the hospital. For her performance, which consisted solely of singing and dancing, Margaret won the Golden Globe, and she might have won the Oscar had Louise Fletcher been placed in supporting for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Do you hear a fearer? Do I smash the mirror? Do you hear a fearer? Do I smash the mirror?
Margaret's first Oscar nomination was for supporting actress in 1971's Carninal Knowledge. I thought both of her nods from the Academy were deserved, and I wish she had made more films that gave her the opportunity to display her acting talent. Her first film was 1961's Pocketful of Miracles, and Margaret told a great story about working with Bette Davis.
I was standing there, and we had done this scene a couple times. Didn't know close-up, medium, long shot. And all of a sudden, she goes, stop! Comes over to me, and she says, Margaret, this is your close-up, and I want you to look the best you possibly can. Makeup, hair!
Do you think Margaret will receive an honorary Oscar in recognition of her film career? I'm not the biggest fan of Kathleen Turner, but I think her work in 1986's Peggy Sue Got Married was among her best, where she received her only Oscar nomination to date for her performance as a woman who was transported back to her high school days. I thought Turner was quite moving in the film.
But what about everything I said to you this afternoon?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. It's like I have this window in my heart, and anytime you feel like it, you can just crawl right in. Well, I gotta close it, or nothing's ever gonna be different.
What has to be different?
Everything. You know it's not gonna work like this.
Despite her box office strength at the time, Kathleen Turner was cast only after the original choice, Deborah Winger, left the project. In her memoir, Turner made numerous disparaging comments about her co-star Nicolas Cage, who sued the actress for defamation. He won. Though Marlee Matlin won Best Actress that year for her film debut in Children of a Lesser God, my vote for Best Actress would have gone to Kathleen Turner. While Kathleen Turner's film career cooled off over the years, she was Tony nominated for her performances in Cat on a Hot Tin Roof and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. Which film do you think best showcased her talents? There have been several pairs of siblings who were nominated for Oscars. Among them, Lynn and Vanessa Redgrave, the latter winning Best Supporting Actress for 1977's Julia. but my favorite performance of this sister act is Lynn Redgrave for her first major film role in 1966's Georgie Girl. Yeah, the title song is what likely drew me to the film, a comedy about a homely young woman who is pursued by both her father's elderly boss and her pregnant roommate's lover.
Where are you going now?
Party? Nick's. For God's sake, Georgie, you don't expect me to have a meal with you if I can go to a party, do you? Look, I didn't mean it like that. If you'd been the one invited, I'd naturally...
I never am.
Don't let's go into that again, Georgie. Okay, if you're going to be suicidal, I'll stay.
No, go.
I think this was Lynn Redgrave's best performance, one that won her the Golden Globe and the New York Film Critics Awards, which she tied with Elizabeth Taylor in Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. Of course, no one could stop Taylor from winning Best Actress that year, one in which Lynn Redgrave found herself nominated opposite her sister, the latter for her performance in Morgan. Most likely remember Lynn Redgrave's second Golden Globe winning and Oscar-nominated performance in 1998's Gods and Monsters. The actress also achieved success in television and on stage in both comedic and dramatic roles. Sadly, she died in 2010 at the age of 67. The year prior, newcomer Elizabeth Hartman was nominated for her touching performance in A Patch of Blue, the story of a blind girl who befriends a man not knowing he is African American. Following a succession of screen tests, Hartman made her film debut in this drama, which aimed to shed light on racial prejudice.
I love you. I know you're good and kind. I know you're colored.
What's that?
And I think you're beautiful.
Beautiful. Most people would say the opposite.
Well, that's because they don't know you.
The part of Selena was first offered to Patty Duke, and her managers turned it down because they didn't want Duke to play another blind girl. Interestingly, Elizabeth Hartman was later cast as Neely O'Hara in Valley of the Dolls, but the producers ultimately gave the role to Patty Duke, and Hartman should have considered herself fortunate about how that all turned out. A scene of Elizabeth Hartman kissing Sidney Poitier was cut from A Patch of Blue, but it was restored for the DVD release. Elizabeth Hartman followed up her Oscar-nominated performance with a handful of films, including The Group and The Beguiled, but her career and life were cut short due to her severe bouts of depression, which resulted in her suicide in 1987 at the age of 43. As one who enjoys Greek culture, I love 1960s Never on Sunday. The music, the dancing, oh, and of course Melina Mercouri. In the role of Ilya, the free-spirited prostitute who educates a clueless American tourist who thinks he is educating her, Mercouri flawlessly inhabited the character with humor and wisdom.
Don't be afraid.
Ilya, let me talk to you. Are you happy?
I am happy.
You like your life?
I like my life.
You like your work?
I like my work.
And what if I prove to you that you're not happy?
Anathema tinora che ti
No. You tell me exactly. What is it that makes you happy?
The sun, he shines on me. He makes me happy. I eat a good fish. He makes me happy. I touch you. If you feel good, I am happy.
The romantic comedy brought Mercouri worldwide acclaim, along with the Best Actress award at the Cannes Film Festival. Although I think Melina Mercouri was a better choice for Best Actress than Elizabeth Taylor's Return from Death Sympathy Oscar, the title song, which became an international hit, won in its category, an Academy first for a foreign-made film. Though Never on Sunday became Melina Mercouri's most famous film role, she was nominated for a BAFTA and Golden Globe for 1962's Phaedra. She later starred in and was Tony nominated for the Broadway musical Ilya Darling, which was based on her Never on Sunday character. In her later years, Melina Mercouri became involved in politics, serving as Minister for Culture of Greece. She passed away from lung cancer in 1994 at the age of 73. Go back to Oscar's early years, and you'll find a gem of a performance that many probably never heard of. In 1933's Lady for a Day, May Robeson plays Apple Annie, a poor street peddler who gives up her infant daughter. In this pre-Hays Code film, we learned Annie was unwed. Fearful that her daughter will discover who she really is, Annie calls upon a variety of characters, including a gangster and his girlfriend, to help her become Mrs. E. Worthington Manville, the lady her daughter thinks she is.
Her address to Mrs.
E. Worthington Manville.
Why, yes, it came in this morning.
There, you see? I told you it was here.
Let her have it.
Oh, God bless you. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Well, what are you standing there for? Go bring it.
After several mishaps that threaten to uncover Annie's deception, her daughter happily reunites with her mother and introduces her to her fiancé.
My baby.
Mother,
Yes, my sweet.
you don't think anything can happen, do you?
Happen?
Oh, I guess I've just been foolish. Maybe it's because I've been wishing so hard. Mother, did you ever wish for anything so hard that...
Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen.
Based on a short story by Damon Runyon, Lady for a Day is, of course, a shameless tearjerker, becoming a box office success due to May Robeson's heartfelt performance. Robeson was 75 years old when cast in the role, a last-minute substitute for the Oscar-winning actress and MGM star Marie Dressler, who was ixnayed by Columbia Pictures head Harry Cohen. I think May Robeson deserved the Oscar instead of Katharine Hepburn, who won the first of her 4 Best Actress awards for Morning Glory. Remember Anne Margaret talking about Pocketful of Miracles earlier? Well, that film was a remake of Lady for a Day. And this was an instance where the remake achieved inferior results, both critically and commercially, even though both were directed by Oscar winner Frank Capra. Watch both films, and you'll see that, to put it kindly, Bette Davis was no May Robeson. The Oscar-nominated leading lady of one of my all-time favorite films is coming up. But before we get to her, allow me to thank you for watching this video. With so much content out there from which to choose, I appreciate the time you have taken to join me. After some parting words from an Oscar nominee, I would sincerely appreciate it if you click on the like button. And if you're not already a member of our Oscar community, consider becoming a subscriber. In addition to a new video every week, there are fun daily polls where your vote definitely counts. Women in prison is a theme which has been explored in a countless number of films, none better than 1950's Caged. Daring for its time, this melodrama remains powerful today as it pulls no punches with its story of an innocent young woman whose life is forever changed after she is sentenced for being an accomplice to armed robbery. As the naive Marie, Eleanor Parker is excellent. Her characterization of the wide-eyed, scared, and brutalized young woman generates real empathy, and she is supported by a strong female cast playing an assortment of inmates. Finding herself pregnant, Marie is accorded no special treatment from the cruel matron, brilliantly played by Hope Emerson. Don't get me started on Emerson losing Best Supporting Actress that year. Though the friendly warden, played by Agnes Moorehead, tries to help Marie, in the end, the naive young woman has been transformed into a hardened, cynical parolee, destined for future crimes.
How'd you hurt your hand? I'm a big girl, and this isn't my first year away from home. Her name is Marie Allen. If I said no to Kitty, I'm sure not going to say yes to you. She's a cute trick.
I won't give away the ending, but Moorhead's final line sums up the prison system in a way that is, sadly, still relevant today. Cage brought Eleanor Parker the first of her 3 Best Actress nominations. I strongly encourage you to watch this film if you've never seen it. Not only is Cage really good, but it proves how underrated an actress Eleanor Parker was. Eleanor Parker had her greatest success in films during the 1950s, when she received all 3 of her Best Actress nominations. She is probably best known to contemporary movie audiences for her role as the Baroness in The Sound of Music. The underappreciated actress died in 2013 at the age of 91. Now it's your turn to share with us some of your favorite Best Actress nominated performances that may not be so well remembered today. I enjoy learning from you, and I look forward to your amazing input. And until the next video, I'll leave you with this.
Peggy, you know what a penis is. Stay away from it.